Alright, hello. I'm Ross RD. And I'm here with motherfucking no shit. Doki Doki. That's not what I want to do either. Doki Doki, which I saw highly upvoted in Reddit, and the top comment in Reddit said you should go in without seeing any spoilers or hearing anything about this game. And then I forgot about it. And then I saw some visual novel screenshots on the Discord, and I was like, oh, that reminds me of Doki Doki. And then that visual novel was Doki Doki, so I got totally fucking spoiled. Absolutely ruined. I don't need Plays TV open for this game. So, it's not suitable for children. So, and also the top tag on Steam is psychological horror, which is what Daniel said when I was complaining about spoilers. So that's also a spoiler, in my opinion. I mean, any information. I'm at least 13. Okay, I agree. So I thought, is this even legal to stream then if it's fucked up? I hope it is. I don't want to get banned. I got my sub button and stuff. Do. Doki Doki. So apparently it takes, I looked up how long it takes to play as well. That's a bit of a spoiler too, I guess. I'm not going to read chat because chat will be spoiler epic. I really wanted to go all for it. Doki 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 des. Hey, do I have to read out loud? If that's a vision of my voice is going to be dead if it's 4 hours and I have to read out everyone. Hey! I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she may draw to herself. What's wrong with that? That girl is Sayori, my neighbour and good friend. Neighbour with one O, with no U. Good friend since we were children. Oh, childhood friend. Never childhood friend. You know the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today, you just kind of works because you've known each other for so long. I know what you mean. You know, like, that's kind of like family as well, I think. People like you just know for so long, but you would never be friends with them because you don't share like any common interest. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school she would oversleep more and more frequently. Now you get tired of waiting up. Well, is she late all the time? But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Yeah, cute Japanese high school girl chased after me. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let Sayori catch up to me. I overslept again, but I got to you this time. I don't know why I'm talking like that. Maybe, but only because I decided to stop and wait for you. Hey, you say that you were thinking about ignoring me. Okay. Oh god, this is horrible. That's mean, Armigdy. Well, if people stare at you for acting weird, then I don't want them to think we're a couple or something. I would never say that. This is so like a character for Armigdy. Fine, but you did wait for me after all. I guess you don't have any to be mean even if you want to. Whatever you say, Sayori. We cross the street together and make our way to school. As we draw near, the streets become increasingly speckled with other students making their daily commute. By the way, Armigdy-chan, have you decided on a club to join yet? A club? I told you already, I'm not really interested in joining any clubs. Too cool. I haven't been looking either. That's like jobs, it's me. That's not true! You told me you would join a club this year! Did I? Sure, it's possible that I did in one of our many conversations where I dismissively go along with whatever she's gone on about. Feels bad, man. What? Sayori likes to worry a little too much about me when I'm perfectly content on just getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. Oh, that's to me IRL right there. I need to clip that and post it to me IRL, that's good. I was talking about how I'm worried that you won't learn how to socialize or have any skills before college, Your happiness is really important to me, like, you know? And I know you're happy now, but I die at the thought of you becoming a NEET in a few years because you're not used to the real world. Oh, why is it so real? It's so real! You trust me, right? don't make me keep worrying about you, Aku. Alright, alright. I'll look at a few clubs if it makes you happy. I know I'm talking like that. No promises though. Will you at least promise me you'll try a little? Yeah, I guess I'll promise you that. Yay! Why do I let myself get lectured by such a carefree girl? No, that's not, that's the narrator voice. More than that, I'm surprised I even let myself relate to her. I guess seeing her worry so much about me makes me want to ease her mind at least a little bit, even if she does exaggerate everything inside of her head. Idiotic there. The school days is ordinary and ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pack up my things, I stare blankly at the wall, looking for an ounce of motivation. Clubs. Sayori wants me to check out some clubs. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Hello! Sayori? Sayori must have been come into the classroom where I was facing out. I look around and realise I'm the only one left in the classroom. I thought I'd catch you coming out of the classroom, but I saw you just sitting here and spacing out, so I came in. Honestly, you're even worse than me sometimes. I'm impressed! You don't need to wait up for me. It's going to make you late to your own club. Well, I thought you might need some encouragement, so I thought, you know... Know what? Whether you could come to my club! Sayori. Yeah! There's no way I'm going to your club. I know! Meanie? Sayori's vice president of the literature club. Not that I was ever aware that she had any interest in literature. In fact, I'm 90% sure she only did it because she thought it would be fun to help start a new club. Since she was the first one to show interest after the one who proposed the club, she inherited the title of vice president. She wouldn't really inherit it if it's a brand new club. That said, my interest in literature is guaranteed even less. Yeah, I'm going to the anime club. Come on, please. Kudasai. Why do you care so much anyway? Well, I kind of told the club yesterday I would bring in a new member. And Natsuki made cakes and everything. Oh, my eyebrow hurts. Don't make promises you can't keep! Exclamation mark. I can't tell if Sori is really that much of an airhead, or if she's just so cunning to have planned all of this out. I let out a long sigh. Fine, I'll stop by for a cupcake, okay? Yeah! Let's go! And thus today marks the day I sold my soul for a cupcake. I dejectedly follow Sayori across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year class and activities. Sayori, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. Everyone, the new member is here! I told you don't call me new member. Hey, I glance around the room. Ghetto 1. Welcome to the... what should her voice be? Welcome to this literature club. It's a pleasure meeting you. Sayori says always nice things about you. That's my Russian voice again. Seriously? You brought a boy? Way to kill the atmosphere. But I don't have enough voices for this. Ah, and McDeo! What a nice surprise, oh! Welcome to the club, yo! All words escape me in this situation. This club is full of incredibly kawaii girls! What are you looking at, friend? If you want to say something, say it. Sorry. Oh, Natsuki. Fuck! The girl with the sewer attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is the one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. She is also the one who made cupcakes, according to Sayori. You can just ignore her when she gets moody! Sayori says that quietly into my ear and then turns back. Why don't you describe how she says it first before telling me what she says? Turns back to other girls. Anyway, this is Natsuki, always full of energy. This is Yuri, the smartest in the club. Don't you say things like that, mademoiselle. Yuri appears comparatively more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with people like Sayori and Natsuki. Well, it's nice to meet both of you. It's just southern accent for someone. And it sounds like you already know Monica, is that right? What was the voice? I don't remember. Oh yeah, that's right, Theo. It's a great to see you, McD. Monica smiles sweetly. We do know each other well. We really thought we were in the same class last year. Monica's probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me, well, so is everyone, buddy. Smile at me so genuinely feels a little. You too, Monica. Come sit down, RMD. We made room for you at the table so you can sit next to me or Monica. I should have said Rosu. I'll get the cupcakes. Am I getting a choice here? Hey. Oh, shit, Russian. Hello, here. I made them. I'll get them. Sorry, I got a little too excited. Just how about I make some tea as well? Sacre bleu. The girls have a few desks arranged for my table. As Sayori mentioned, it's been widened so there's one space next to Monica and one space next to Sayori. Natsuki and Yuri walk over to the corner of the room where Natsuki grabs a wrap tray and Yuri opens a closet. Still feeling awkward, whoa, where's my choices? Games Mar! Natsuki proudly marches to the table, tray in hand. Choices Mar, sorry. Okay, are you ready? Ta-da! Woo! Natsuki lifts the foil off of the... Oh shit, people are typing in my chat. I thought everyone was busy on... Okay, actually hold up the chat. Oh my god, Ben, stop! What an idiot! For the Ben! I could change it to Ben is the best. Then it would be good for Ben. Natsuki lifts the foil off the... Why am I getting 8 viewers? What the fuck? Natsuki lifts the foil off the tray to reveal a dozen white fluffy cupcakes decorated to look like little cats. The whiskers are drawn with icing and little pieces of chocolate were used to make cakes' ears. I wasn't paying any attention. Yeah, so Ben just subscribed with a $4.99 sub, so everyone give it... So cute! It feels a lot weirder doing these voices with all these people here. I had no idea you were so good at baking, Natsuki. No, she was an Italian girl! Fuck, I have to go back. Hello, well you know. Just hurry and take one. Sayori grabs one first, then Monica, I follow. Aha, it's delicious! Sayori talks with her mouth full and has already managed to get icing on her face. Oh, half price sub. Good job, Ben. I turn the cupcake around in my fingers, looking for the best angle to take a bite. Natsuki is quiet. Do I not get a choice here? I can't help her, but notice her sneaking glances in my direction. Is she waiting for me to take a bite? I finally bite down. Finally bite down. The icing is sweet and full of flavour. I wonder if she's made it herself. This is really good. Thank you, Natsuki. Arigato. Why are you thanking me? It's not like I... Haven't I heard that somewhere before? Made them for you or anything? Look, Vice, I'm the best voice actor ever. Eh? I thought you technically did. Sorry, I already said. Well, maybe. But not for you, dummy. Baka. Ben, I'll change the emo so it says Ben. Ben is, because it says Ben is the best, I think, but it says Bosco is the best, but I could change it to Ben is the best, and that would work. Alright. No, I'm not. I don't say that. That was just my normal voice. Fuck. I give up on Natsuki's weird logic and dismiss the conversation. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot next to the cupcake tray. God, thanks for the information. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? What voice was Yuri? Was this the French girl? Do not worry. The teachers gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? Ah, I guess. Hey, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. That's not... Insulted, Yuri looks away. I mean that, you know. I believe you. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but you'll at least enjoy tea. Why does he say that? I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. Monica raises an eyebrow, then smiles at me. So what do you consider the leader club? I was afraid of this question. Something tells me I shouldn't tell Monica that I was practically dragged here by Sayori. Did I have a choice? Nope. Well, I haven't joined any clubs yet, and Sayori seemed really happy here, so... That's okay! I don't be embarrassed. We'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As a president of the literature club, it's my duty to make all the club fun and exciting for everyone. Monica, I'm surprised. How come you decided to start your own club? You could probably be a board member for any of the major clubs. Weren't you a leader of the debate club last year? I need to write in chat, just so I remember. Monica, Spanish, Yuri, French, not Sumi or whatever, Russian, childhood friend, high pitched. Okay. Is this okay, Monica? Haha, well, you know, to be honest, I can't stand all the politics around the major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and the publicity and how to prepare for events. Is that Spanish or French? I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. That's la pizza, it's in Italian. And if it encourages others to get into literature, then I'm fulfilling that dream. Monica really is a great leader! Okay! Yuri also nods in agreement. Then I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. Must be hard to start a new club. You could have put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something brand new. Especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. Let's have this open. I did not read what she said, but it makes the school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can... I'm not going to be able to do this for 4 hours, I'm just saying. I'm confident that we can all really grow this club before we graduate. Right, everyone? Yeah! We'll do our best. Hello, you know it, friend. Easy. Everyone enthusiastically agrees. It's maybe it's Italian. Such different girls all interested in the same goal. I just said Spanish. Monica must have worked really hard just to find these three. Maybe that's why they're also delighted by the idea of a new member joining, though I still don't really know if I can keep up with their level of enthusiasm about literature, even though they don't make a single reference. Oh, there we go. So I meet you. Oh, what the kinds of things do you like to read? Huh? Oui? Well, considering how little I've read these past, is any more than 4 girls? Can I add when can I add I want to do a southerner. Considering how little I've read these past few years, it looks so bad. The mo looks so bad on Dark Discord, by the way. I can't see it at all. Considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. Looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. Not much of a reader, I guess. Sacre bleu. Well, that can change. Yeah, what I need to do is do white outlines of the text. I'll do that. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with a finger. My favourites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. Oh, me too, Yuri! Actually, I kinda like, so you like Malice and Pick the Fallen, things like that. The level of creativity and craftsmanship beyond them is amazing to me. And telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on, clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obviously by the way her lies lay up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But you know, I like a lot of things. Stories with deep psychological elements usually immerse me as well. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Are you gonna be a boy, Yuri? Is that what is being hinted at here? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. Ah, I read a horror book once. I'm not meant to be southern, but whoops. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. That's right, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. Oh, really? I wouldn't have expected that, Yuri. For someone as gentle as you. I can't wait for this to get psychological and me have to do these voices when that's happening. I guess you could say that. But if a story makes me think, or takes me to another world, Yuri should obviously be Russian. I've kind of fucked up my voices, and I really can't put it down. So real horror is often very successful at changing the way I look at the world, if only for a brief moment. Hello, I hate horror, friend. It's not so good. Oh, why is that? Well, I just... Natsuki's eyes stare over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's alright, you usually like to write about the kawaii things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap of paper behind the last club meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called... Don't say it out loud. And give that back. Fine, fine. Hey, your cupcakes, your poems, everything you do is just as kawaii as you are! Sayori sidles up behind Natsuki, puts her hand on her shoulders. I am not cute. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Yeah, well I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Ah, not a very confident writer yet. What was her voice again? Oh yeah, French. I understand how a Natsuki feels. No, shut that was down. Fuck, how do you say I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up to your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have a writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, we can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Yeah? I can't say ... I guess it's the same for Yuri. Oh no. I wanted to read everyone's poems. We all sat in silence for a moment. Oh fuck. Hey, I have an idea, everyone. Question mark in Russian and French. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monica. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then the next time we meet we all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. Yeah, let's do it! Plus now that we have a new member, I think it will help us all get a little more comfortable with each other and strengthen the bond of the club. Isn't that right, Rosu-chan? Monica smiles warmly at me once again. Hold on, there's still one problem. Hey, what's that? I hate literature. Now that we're back to the original topic of me joining the club, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join this club. Right, until there's a southern girl introduced, I'm being southern. Sayori may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision on this matter. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. All four girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. But I'm sorry, I thought. Hello, Rasu-san! You all. I'm defenseless against these girls. I should be a C. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I hope so too, Ben. I hope Yuri's a trap. That is, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls. Right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club! Achievement unlocked. Nope. One by one, the girl's eyes light up. Yes, sir, miss... Oh, she's not Italian. Yes, I'm so happy! Sayori wraps her arms around me, jumping up and down. Hey. You really did scare me for a moment. If you really just came for cupcakes, I would be super pissed. Then that makes it official! Welcome to the Literature Club! Oh, thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone! I think that we can finally officially end today's meeting on a good note. It's time for siesta! Everyone remember tonight is assignment! Write a poem to bring to the next meeting so we can all share! Monica looks over at me once more. Rasu-chan, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monica with my mediocre writing skills? I already feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat as Yuri and Natsuki clean up their food. Hey Army, since we're already here, do you want to walk home together? My voice is gonna die. That's right, Sayori and I never walk home together anymore because she always stayed after school for clubs. Sure, might as well. Yay! With that, the two of us depart the club room and make our way home. The whole way my mind wanders back and forth between the four girls. Sayori, Natsuki, Yuri. Yuri. Needs some Yuri. And of course Monica, who? Well, I'll be really happy spending every day of skill in the literature club. Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. Alright! Just to make the most of my circumstance, I'm sure good fortune will find me, and I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. Do we get to actually write the poem? That'd be great. Haha, it does! Oh shit! Gameplay! Pick words you think your favourite club member will like. Something good might happen with whoever likes your poem the most. What? I don't. What? I just chose swimsuit. I like swimsuits. So I have to choose ones. I want to go for a girl, and I have to choose words that she will like. If I want her to like me. So, childhood friend, whoever the fuck, I don't know what she's into. She's into like bacon and shit. And Yuri's into like horror and stuff. And fantasy. Where the fuck is the other girl gone? She's gone. I'm gonna... I don't know, it's... Unstable swimsuit. I don't... Philosophy. Existence. Star Kawaii Massacre. I wonder who that could be. Effulgent Massacre. Starscape. Starscape sounds cool. I'm just choosing random words, I don't care. Vivacious. Prayer. Death. Eternity. I'm just gonna be the most hipstery poem ever. Melancholy. Marshmallow. Oh, these are all shit words. Depression if we're going to be an emo poem. Haven Sane. Oh, that's a night gown. No, I like my dressing gown. Haven Sane. What a good word that is. Incongruent. Fantasy. I like fantasy. Incongruent means like it doesn't make sense, right? Next to something. Be incongruent for pink liquid to pour out of a blue bottle or something, right? Covet. I don't even know. I guess I should have saved, huh? We're being emo, right? So we're gonna write suicide. This poem is terrible. Parfait. Precious. Essence. Oh, Destiny. Oh. Climax. Lollipop! Don't pop the lollies! Okay, that kind of ruined my theme. Time. Oh, I like lipstick. Tono collies, and this is all over the place. I'm almost done, right? Lucky. Never lucky, baby rage. I'd say random or heartwarming end to the poem. And just to look back and think Rick and Morty. Can I read my poem? Hi again on Micadia. Glad that you see you didn't run away on us. Ha 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 ha. Nah, don't worry. This might be a little strange for me, but at least I keep my word. Well, I'm back at the Literature Club. I was the last to come in, so everyone else is already hanging out. Thanks for keeping your promise, Army Ross-chan. I hope this isn't too overwhelming of a commitment for you. I feel like I need to change my name. Can I do that? It's probably able to change your name, huh? Making you dive headfirst into literature when you're not accustomed to it. Oh, come on, like he deserves any slack. Sayori told me you didn't even want to join any clubs this year. And last year too. I don't know if you plan to just come here and hang or what, but if you don't take us seriously, then you won't see the end of it. Natsuki, you certainly have a big amount about someone who keeps a manga collection in the club room. Natsuki finds her screen and starts saying Monica manga. Manga is literature. Swiftly defeated, Natsuki falls back into her seat. Don't worry, guys! Ross-chan always gives his best as long as he's having fun. He helps me with busy work without me even asking, like cooking, cleaning my room, smelling my pantsu. How dependable. Sayori, that's because your room is so messy it's distracting. Me IRL right there, I clean other people's room. You almost set your house on fire once. Is that so? You two really are good friends, aren't you? I might be a little jealous. How come you and Ross-chan can become good friends too? Sayori? As usual, Sayori seems to be oblivious to the weird situation she's put me into. Oh, Yuri even brought you something today, you know. Wait, Sayori. Eh? Me? Not really. Don't be shy! It's really nothing. What is it? Why is it so awkward? Never mind. Sayori made it sound like a big deal when it's really not. Oh, what? Oh, wrong. What do I do? Hey, sorry, Yuri, I wasn't thinking. Guess I mean it's up to me to rescue the situation. Hey, don't worry about it. First of all, I wasn't expecting anything in the first place. Peppy hands. So any nice gesture from you is a pleasant surprise. It'll make me happy no matter what. Is that so? Yeah, I won't make it a big deal if you don't want it to be. Alright. Well, here. Yuri reaches into her bag and pulls out a book. I didn't want you to feel left out, so I picked out a book that I thought you might enjoy. It's a short read, so keep your attention, even if you don't usually read. And we could, you know, discuss it if you wanted. This is, how is this girl accidentally being so kawaii this? She even picked out a book she thinks I like, despite me not even reading much. Yuri, thank you, I'll definitely read this. I enthusiastically take the book. Phew. Well, you can read it at your own pace. I look forward to hearing what you think next year. Savage. Now that everyone's settled in, I expect Monica to kick off some scheduled activities for the club, but that doesn't seem to be the case. Sayori and Monica are having a cheery conversation in the corner. Yuri's face is already buried in a book. I can't help but notice her intense expression like she was waiting for this chance. Meanwhile, Natsuki is rummaging around in the closet. Okay, we're gonna go see Natsuki. I'm really curious to talk to Yuri a little bit more, but at the same time I feel bad distracting her from reading. I catch a glimpse of the cover of her book. It looks like the same book she lent to me. More than that, she seems to be in the first few pages. Ah. Crap. I think she noticed me looking at her. Oh, the music changed. She sneaks another glance at me, and her eyes meet for a split second. ... But that only makes her hide her face deeper in her book. Ben, this is how you and I met. Sorry. I was just spacing out. I mutter this, sensing I made her uncomfortable. Oh. It's fine. If I was focused, then I probably wouldn't have noticed in the first place. But I'm just rereading a bit of this, so... That's the book you gave me, right? I want to reread some of it. Not for any particular reason. Just curious, how come you have 2 copies of the same book? Well, I stopped at the bookstore yesterday. That's not what I meant. I mean, I just happened to buy 2 of them. Ah, I see. Something fairly obvious here that Yuri isn't telling me, but I decide to let it go. I'll definitely start reading it soon. I'm glad to hear. Once it starts to pick up, you might have a hard time putting it down. It's a very engaging and relatable story. Fuck, wrong accent. Is that so? What's up, anyways? Well, oh my god, it's Vice! Endgame Vice! Yuri closes the book and scans her eyes over the back. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Alright. Bye, Ben. I just wanted to make sure I don't accidentally give anything away. Basically, it's about this girl in high school who moves in with her long-lost younger sister. But as soon as she does so, her life gets really strange. She gets targeted by these people who escaped from a human experiment prison. And while her life is in danger, she needs to be desperately I should have chosen what I used to be silent. Chose who to trust. No matter what she does, she ends up destroying most of her relationships, and her life starts to fall apart. Oh no, Sacre Bleu! It's kind of dark, isn't it? Anyway, it sounded like it's going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came out of nowhere. Aha, yeah. Yuri gently giggles all of a sudden. Are you not a fan of that sort of thing? Armageddon? Lost Chan? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those side of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into these kind of things. She's so shy and reclusive on the inside, but on the outside, her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that these kind of stories, they challenge you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because they have their own goals or their own philosophy that believe evil. Well, you mean like a well-written story? And suddenly, when you thought you related to the protagonist, they're made out to be the naive one, for letting their one-sided morals interfere with the villain's plan. What? I'm rambling, aren't I? Not again. Oops, I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize, I haven't lost interest or anything. Well, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, I kind of forget to pay attention to other people. So I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club after all. Ah, that's true. In fact, I may as well get started reading it, right? You don't have to. Aha, what are you saying? Just a moment ago you said you were looking forward to it. Let me just get the book. I'm so... my character is just as interested as I expect him to be. Quickly retrieve the book that I put into my lap bag. Alright, it's fine if I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Slide into her DMs, more like. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. Yes, I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is, reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. So I don't understand what Uni means about reading in company. It's as if I can feel her presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realise she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over, it looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just... Yuri, you really apologise a lot, don't you? I do. I don't really mean to. Gomenasai. I mean... Aha. Here, that should work, right? I slide my desk up until it's against Yuri's, and then hold my book more between the two of them. Ah, I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own copy. Once we lay down a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. Feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. It gets him like... No. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Oh, it's cute. See, they flip it this way a bit. You take her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. Ah! I do the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. The way I turn a page and Yuri slides under her thumb after it flips to her side. Oh wait, they're reading the right way! but it says the opposite in Japanese. And holding it like this, we're huddled even closer together than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I could feel the warmth of Yuri's face and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? Eh? To turn the page. Ah, sorry. I think I got a bit distracted there for a second. Glance over Yuri's face again, her eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. Ah. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a little bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah. Thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume she finished the page for me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence, even though turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches onto her own thumb. Hey Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but you want to get out of here? The main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. You think so? How does she? Well, I guess she's more blunt in a lot of ways, but she also second guesses all of the things she says and does. Whoa! Like she's afraid she'll do something wrong. Not like I can see into your head or anything, but the kind of reminiscent of some of your mannerisms. I see. You remain silent for a moment, but Rush-chan, that's probably a terrible thing to have in common with her. Oh, that's so embarrassing that you think that. Wait! I didn't mean it in a bad way. How else could you mean it? Or anything. Sorry, I didn't really know you were self-conscious about that sort of thing. Fucking retard. I guess I mean more this kind of kawaii this. Ah. What are you saying all of a sudden? Hi. Okay, everyone. I think it's about the time we share today's poems with each other. We might not have enough time if we ate the two along. Yuri exhales, spared from finishing her thought. Was that alright, Yuri? You look kinda down. I'm sorry if you haven't been looking forward to this. It's not. It's fine. Yuri releases her hand from the book, closing on top of my thumb. It's tight! Alright. I guess I'll do some more reading tonight. Or would you prefer if I only read it with you? I guess I don't have too much of a preference. Either way. In that case, I'll read a lot more tonight. No, he fucked up! It'll be more fun to read things with you after it picks up a bit, you know? Just good reasoning. In any case, feel free to finish the first 2 chapters in your own time. Alright, I stand up and make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. By the way, did you make remember to write the poem last night? Yeah. My relaxation ends. I Can't believe I agreed to do something so embarrassing. I really couldn't find much inspiration since I've never really done this before. Well, now that everyone's ready, why don't you find us someone to share it with? I can't wait! Sayori and Monica enthusiastically pull out their poems. Sayori's on a wrinkled sheet of loose leaf torn from a spiral notebook. On the other hand, Monica wrote hers in a composition notebook. I could already see Monica's pristine handwriting from where I sat. Natsuki and Yuri reluctantly comply as well, reaching out to their bags. I did the same myself. Who should I show my poem to first? Choices! I mean, we're obviously going for Yuri, right? Yuri's best girl. Yuri seems the most experienced. That's not what I was looking for. So I should start with her. As Yuri read the poems, I notice her eyes lighten. Exceptional. Hey, what was that? Did I say that out loud? Yuri covers her mouth, but ends up covering her whole face. He's going to hit me. You really didn't do anything wrong, Yuri. Yeah? Yes. I guess you're right. What am I getting so nervous for? Yuri takes a deep breath. So, what kind of writing experience do you have? Your use of imagery and metaphor indicates you've written a lot of poetry before. Really? Wow, that's a huge compliment coming from you. That's actually my first time, really. Huh. Yuri stares at me blindly and looks at my poem again. It has a fucking word lollipop in it, yo. Well, I know that. I just meant, Yuri trails off, unable to find an excuse. Traces her finger along the words of the poem as if breaking it down more thoroughly. Yeah. Okay. This is the reason I was able to tell. It's just that their specific writing habits are usually typical of new writers, and having been through that myself, I kind of learned to pick up on them. I think the most notable thing I recognize in new writers is that they try to make their style very deliberate. In other words, they tend to pick a writing style separate from the topic matter, and they form the two together. The end result is that both the style and the expressiveness are weakened. Once Yuri finds her train of thought, as if her demeanour totally changes, her stamina is completely gone, and she sounds like an expert. Of course, that's not something you can be blamed for. There are so many different skills and techniques that go into writing even a simple poem. Not just finding them and building them, but getting them to work together is probably the most challenging part. It might take you some time, but it all comes with practice and learning by example and trying new things. I also hope that everyone else in the clubs gives you valuable feedback. Natsuki can be a little biased though. Biased? How? Well, never mind. I shouldn't be talking about people like that. Sorry. It's fine. I'm not sure if Yuri's apologizing to herself, to me, or Natsuki. Do you mind if I read your poem now? Please do. I'd love to share my thought process behind it. Okay, right. Get ahead of yourself. Yuri smiles dreamily as if that's a rare opportunity for her, which itself was kind of funny. After all, wasn't supposed to be a literature club? Ghosts under the light. The tendrils of my hair illuminate beneath the amber glow. Bathing, it must be this one. The last remaining streetlight to which have stood the test of time. The last yet to be replaced by the sickening, blue-green hue of the future. I bathe, calm, breathing air of the present, but living in the past. The light flickers. I flicker back. It was beautiful! It was beautiful! I'm sorry I have such terrible handwriting. What? I wasn't thinking that at all! But it took you a long time to read. What are you talking about? Speed run that? Ah, well, I just don't read script very often. What? I actually think your handwriting is pretty, eh? That's a relief. Also, I liked the poem, even though it's short. It was really descriptive. It wasn't too short. I usually write longer poems. No, at all. I'm really glad you like it. I'll be honest. Since it's our first time sharing, I wanted to write something a little more mild. Something easy to digest, I suppose. Are you into ghosts, Yuri? Oh. Actually, the story isn't about a ghost at all, Rush-chan. Really? What? Why do you think it's about a ghost? I must have totally missed the point. What? 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 Well, I suppose you did only glance over it after all. But remember, the poets often express their own thoughts, feelings, and experience in their work. What? It did have anything to do with the ghost? They usually do more than tell a simple story or paint a picture. Wasn't it about like the solid march of modernity destroying the comfort and happiness of a more peaceful and tranquil but less technologically progressive life? In this case, perhaps the subject of the poem is only being symbolic compared to a ghost, lingering in a last remaining place of comfort, unable to let go of the past, and soon to be left with nothing. Did they say there was a ghost? That's a lot more solemn, putting it that way. I hadn't even thought of that. I didn't remember there being a ghost at all. Eh? It's nothing really. Yours was impressive too, so... Nah. If anything, I could probably learn a thing or two from you. You think so? Oh, there's 4 hours of this! Yeah, of course. You know, I was really nervous about doing all this. But in the end, I enjoyed it. I'm going to keep doing my best for you, Ross-chan. Me too. Gambate. Well, it's about what I expected from someone like you. That's a little blunt. Well, excuse me. It's not like I said it was bad. It just didn't evoke any emotion. So basically it's not cute enough for your taste. Do you want to get smacked? I'll pass. Sigh. Well, anyway, I guess I need to show you mine. Not that you like it. Eagles can fly. Monkeys can climb, crickets can leap, horses can race, owls can stick, cheetahs can run, eagles can fly, people can try, but that's about it. Yeah, I told you you weren't gonna like it. I like it. What? Just be honest. I am. Why are you so convinced that I wouldn't like it? Well, because you're a capitalist pig. Everyone in high school thinks that writing has to be all sophisticated and stuff. So people don't even take my writing seriously. Isn't the point of poems for people to express themselves? You're right to say I wouldn't make your message any less valid. Yes, exactly, duh! I like when it's easy to read, but hits you hard. Like in this poem. Seeing everyone around you do great things can be really disheartening, so I decided to write about it. Yeah, I understand. But the other nice thing about simple writing is that it puts more weight on the wordplay. Like I set up for a rhyme at the end, but then made it fall flat on purpose. It helped bring out the feeling in the last line. So you did. I guess more went into it than I realized. I've noticed that. That's what it means to be a pro. I'm glad you learned something. Didn't expect that from the youngest one here, did you? Yeah, I guess not. Didn't know you were the youngest either. I don't really care how old everyone is, Pedo Bear, but if Natsuki is feeling proud, I won't take that away from her. This is a good poem, Armington! Are you sure it's your first time? Of course. It's not that good. Am I the kind of guy who'd be writing poems in his spare time? I guess you're right. But that's why you impressed me. Well, to be honest, I was afraid that you wouldn't do it seriously or that you wouldn't write one at all. I'm really happy just that you wrote one. It just reminds me of how much you're really part of the club now. Not to mention the fact that I'm standing in front of you in the club room. Here, well, of course. I'm not really into it yet, but it doesn't mean I'll break my promise. See? It's like I said before, Ross-chan, deep down you're not selfish at all, you know? Try and do things like this for other people. That's something that only really good people do. Thanks, Sayori. I'm not sure if Sayori sees the full picture of my motive here. Then again, can't deny she's part of the reason I joined. Knowing how much it means to her and all. Yeah, I'm going to make sure you have lots of fun here, okay? That'll be my way of thanking you. Alright, I'm going to hold you to that then. Yeah, yay! Now you read my poem too, right? Don't worry, I'm really bad at this. We'll see about that. Dear sunshine, the way you glow through my blinds in the morning, it makes me feel like you miss me. Kissing my forehead to help me out of bed, making me rub the sleepy from my eyes. rainy day. I look above, the sky is blue. It's a secret, but I trust you too. If it wasn't for you, I'd sleep forever, but I'm not mad. I want breakfast! Sayori. This is just a guess, but what the fuck? Did you wait until morning to write this? No! Just a little bit! You can answer just a little bit to a yes or no question. I forgot to do it last night! Well, at least that makes me feel a little bit better about myself. Don't be mean! I'll still try my best! Ah yeah, I didn't mean to say that was a bad poem. Came out nicer, I should have put it. Sounds just like you. Really? Yeah. Especially that last line. I made eggs and toast! Even though you're late to school? It's bad to skip breakfast. I get all cranky. Well, I guess there's no point in arguing. Anyway, thanks for showing me. This was so much fun. Monica's the best. Ah, yeah. But next time I won't forget. I'm gonna write the best poem ever. Well, I guess I look forward to it. Thank God. I'm gonna take a break when it finishes for the day. Hey, Makidia, Rosa-chan, having a good time so far, yeah. I'm good, I'm glad to hear it. By the way, since I know and everything, if we ever have any suggestions for the club, like new activities or anything, we can do better. I'm always listening. Don't be afraid to bring things up, okay? Alright, I'll keep that in mind. Of course I'd be afraid to bring things up, but much better off just going with the flow and telling Marcel that. And no way! Wanted to share your poem with me. It's kind of embarrassing, but I guess I have to. Hey! Don't worry, Armik Rosa-chan. We're all a little embarrassed today, I know. But it's just not the sort of barrier. We all learn to get the pasta soon. Yeah, that's true. I heard hand Monica my poem. Mom! Great job, Rosa-chan. What's going on in my head while reading? It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easiest for me just to keep everyone's expectations low. That way always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess I'll read what the anyway, you fucking piece of shit. You know that Yuri likes this kind of writing, right? Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Unlike Sayori, who likes to use simple and direct words to describe happiness and sadness, Yuri likes it when readers are left to derive their own meaning out of it. It is very challenging to write like that effectively, both allowing people to get something out of it just by feel or letting them deeply analyze all of the nuances. Again, it takes a years of practice, which I'm assuming Yuri has at this point, and never really has to. Sure, I'm nowhere near her level yet. I don't worry so much about that. You do your own thing. Just keep exploring and learn by trying new things. I'm sure you'll end up trying different things a lot. It could take a while before I feel comfortable doing this. That's okay. I'd love to see you try new things. That's the best way to find the kind of style that suits you. Everyone else might be a little biased towards their own kind of style, but I'll always help you find out what suits you the most. So don't force yourself to write the way everyone else wants you to write. It's not like you have to worry about impressing them or anything. Anyway, do you want to read my poem now? Don't worry, I'm not very good. You sound pretty confident, someone claims you're not very good. Well, that's the cause I have to sound confident. That doesn't mean I always feel that way, you know? I see. Well, let's read it then. A hole in the wall! It couldn't have been me! I see the direction the sparkle up protrudes. Sparkle? Sparkle protrudes? The sparkle protrudes, and now is a neighbor, an angry boyfriend. I'll never know. I wasn't at home. I peered inside there for a clue. No, I cannot see. I reel blind like a film left out of the sun. But it's too late on my retinas. Already scores with a permanent copy of the meaningless image. It's just a little hole, it wasn't too bright, it was too deep, stretching forever into everything. A hole with infinite choices. I realized now that I wasn't looking in, I was looking out, and on the other side was looking in. And he on the other side was looking in. So, what do you think? It's very freeform if that's what you call it. Sorry, I'm not really the race person to ask for feedback. It's okay. Yes, that is like the style is gotten pretty popular nowadays. There's a lot of poems that have been putting the emphasis on the time in between words and lines. When performed out loud, they can be really powerful. I probably fucked that right up then. What was the inspiration behind this one? Ah. Well, I'm not sure if I know how to put it, but I guess you could say I had some kind of epiphany, really. It's been really influenced my poems a bit. An epiphany? Yeah, something like that. I'm kind of nervous to talk about the deeper stuff like that because it's kind of coming on strongly. Maybe after everyone is better friends with each other. How long has this club been running? Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes when you're writing a poem or a story, your brain gets too fixated on a specific point. If you try so hard to make it perfect, then you'll never make any progress. That actually happens to me all the time. Just force yourself to get that something down on the paper and tidy it up later. Another way to think about it is this. Oh no. If you keep your pen in the same spot for too long, you just get a big dark bottle of ink. So just move your hand and go with the flow. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. We done? Phew. Yes, that's everyone. A glance around the room is a little more stressful than I anticipated. Everyone was showing me from hero writing abilities, even though just being nice. Zooming by pulling set up this as electrical about for I say. I guess that's why I ended up getting myself into the cross room side room on a car happily chatting my eyes landing reading and kiss at the judge of the exchange sheets of paper share their research points. As they read in tandem, I watch each of their expressions change and this guy express further frustration. Meanwhile, Yuri smiles sadly. What's with this language? Eh? Did you say something? Oh no, it's nothing. That's okay, dispenser returns the poem to death with one hand. I guess you could say it's fancy. Ah, thanks. Yours is cute. Cute? Did you completely miss the symbolism or something? It's clearly about the feeling of giving up. How can that be cute? I know that. I just meant the language, I guess. I was trying to say something nice. Eh? You mean you have tried out hard to come up with something nice to say? Thanks, but I really didn't come out nice at all. Well, I do have a couple of suggestions. If I was looking for suggestions, I've asked someone who actually liked it. That doesn't make sense. Which people did, by the way. Sayori liked it, and Rush-chan did too. So based on that, I'll gladly give you some suggestions of my own. First of all, excuse me, I appreciate the offer, but I've spent a lot of time establishing my writing style. I don't expect it to change anytime soon, unless of course I come across something particularly inspiring, which I haven't yet. And Ross liked my poem too, you know. He even told me he was impressed by it. Nasuki suddenly stands up. Oh! I didn't realize you were so invested in trying to impress a new member, Yuri. Yeah? That's not what I... Sacre bleu, you're just... Yuri stands up as well. Maybe you're just jealous that Rush-chan appreciates my advice more than he appreciated yours. Huh? And how do you know he didn't appreciate my advice more? Are you that full of yourself? No. If I was full of myself, I would deliberately go out of my way to make everything I do overly cutesy. Oh. Is everyone okay? Well, you know what? It wasn't the one whose boobs magically grew a size bigger as soon as Rush-chan started showing up. Natsuki. I'm a Natsuki, that's a little... This doesn't involve you. This does not involve you. I don't like fighting, guys! Suddenly both girls turn towards me as if they just noticed I was standing there. Rush-chan. She's just trying to make me look bad. It's not true! She started it! If she could get over herself and learn to appreciate that simple writing is more effective, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. What's the point in making your poems all convoluted for no reason? This meaning should jump at the reader, not force them to try to figure it out. Help me explain that to her, Rush-chan. Wait, there's a reason we have so many deep and expressive words in our language. It's the only way to convey complex feeling and meaning most effectively. Avoiding them is not only unnecessarily limiting yourself, it's also a waste. You understand that, right, Rush-chan? Well... How did I get dragged into this in the first place? It's not like I know anything about writing. Whoever I agree with will probably think more highly of me. So of course that's gonna be... Yuri! Aw, did I click the wrong one? Natsuki, you're right that I liked your poem. Wait, that's not an excuse for you to be so mean. You shouldn't pick a fight just because someone's opinion is different. It's not what happened at all. Yuri wouldn't even take my poem seriously. I understand. Yuri. Yeah. You're a seriously talented writer. It's no secret that I was impressed. Well, that's... But here's the thing. No matter how simple or refined someone's writing style is, they're still putting their feelings into it and become something really personal. That's why Natsuki felt threatened when he said her poem was cute. I see. I didn't notice that. I'm sorry. But Natsuki, you took it way too far. Yuri means well, and you should, if you just told her how you felt, then this wouldn't have happened in the first place. Are you kidding? Communist pig, crash capitalist pig. That's exactly what I did. It was her that. Natsuki, I think that's enough. You both said some things that you didn't mean. Yuri apologized. Don't you think you said that too? Natsuki clenches her fists and nobody has taken her side. She's trapped at this point, being defiant only because she can't handle the pressure. I end up even feeling bad for her. Sometimes when I'm hurt, I have to take a walk and clear my head. Sayori, she doesn't need to. You know what? I'm going to do that. You'll spare me from having to look at all your faces right now. Without warning, Natsuki starts up her poem for the desk and storms out. On her way, she comes up her poem with her hands and throws it in the trash. Natsuki. She really didn't need to do with that. I look across the room. Yuri's her chin buried in her hands while she stares down at her desk. I turn to the approach her and sit in an adjacent chair. Is everything alright? I'm so embarrassed. I can't believe I acted like that. You probably hate me now. No, Yuri! How could anyone know I've got frustrated after being treated like that? You handled everything as well as anyone could. I don't think any less of you. Well, alright, I believe you. Thanks, Rosh-chan. You're too kind. I'm thankful to have you a part of this club now. Here is nothing. One more thing. That one thing Natsuki said about, I would never do anything so shameful. So... Hey? What thing did Natsuki say? Well, never mind that. I'm going to make some tea. Good idea. Make enough for more than one person, okay? Yeah. Please, can we go home? Okay, everyone, it's about the time for us to leave. How did you all feel about the sharing of poems? It was a lot of fun. Well, I'd say it was worth it. It was alright, well, mostly. Rasa-chan, how about you? Yeah, I'd say the same. It was a neat thing to talk about with everyone. Awesome! In that case, I will do the same thing tomorrow, and maybe you learned something from your friends too. So your poems will turn out even better. How much fucking homework can we get? I think to myself, I did learn a little bit more about the poems I read in the reading log. That means I can do a little better job in praising those I want to praise. I know to myself a newfound interpretation. Rasta-chan! No. Ross-chan! Ready to walk home! Sure, let's go. Yeah! Sayori beams at me. It's truly been a while since Sayori and I spent enough time together. I can't really say I'm not enjoying it either. Sayori! Oops. I need to stop. But what happened earlier? Hey, what do you mean, between Yuri and Natsuki? Does that mean the kind of thing happen often? No! That's really the first time I've seen them fight like that. I promise they're both wonderful people. You don't have to, you don't hate them, do you? No, I don't hate them. I just wanted your opinion, that's all. I can see why they make good friends with you. Ross-chan, it's nice that I get to spend time with you in the club, but I think seeing you elongate with everyone is what makes me the happiest. You fucking childhood friend cock! I think everyone really likes you too! That's... every day is going to be so much fun! Sigh. Looks like Sayori sounds kind of situation I'm in. Sure, being friends with everyone is nice, but does it really need to stop there? Well, we'll just see what the future holds, Sayori. Sorry, in the photo I say that more to myself than Darby sees you as Sayori is an internal monologue sometimes. Okay! Yeah, let's do this. Finished! Save! No! Do this later. Save. Quack! Done. Okay, that's enough of that for one day. Did like an hour, right? So I've got 4 more sessions to go! I don't know that I can do 4 sessions, guys. But yeah, thank everyone. Thank this everyone for streaming this, for watching, the people who watched. Yeah, And I'll see you guys next time.